Welcome back, Boomers. It's, of course, yet another episode of Dr. Terror today. I'm sure many of you are not surprised. After all, it should be the Volcano day. I've got 63 warriors loaded up right now with no boost today. I'm not really going to be taking on my map just yet, but I will later on today because I'll need to go ahead and collect enough resources for the biggest upgrade of the game. So, let's go check out the headquarters health. Only 38,000, so we'll drop maybe 2 boatloads worth of warriors. It'll take a little bit of time because we're going on the right hand side, and we'll just let our warriors do their own thing. They should probably, well, I'm not quite sure which way they'll go. Are they going to the very left or up top? Seems like they're all going up top. So okay, we'll allow that. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and flare onto this supply point because they're going down, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and shock these cannons. There we go, that was perfect timing. So our warriors are going to go take all these cannons down, all these supplies. Very nice and simply. Hopefully they do it in time. And they do. Only one cannon is going to be able to get to us. Go ahead and flare onto the headquarters. And I will flare my... Oh, sorry. Flare my guys there, of course. But also smoke him. You don't need to smoke him, but I wanted to just so we don't lose anyone. Because I don't want to be losing anyone just yet. Now, I'll drop one shock right in the middle of all of these machine guns, and nothing is able to attack us once we shock them. So, you will lose quite a bit of warriors if you leave those cannons around. I'd probably go about doing that stage as so. I'm not quite sure how hard or difficult it might be. Let's go ahead and get into the second stage right away. Alrighty. Lots of gunboat energy no matter which way you choose, really. I think we're going around the left-hand side. I think that's probably the best. So what I'm going to do first is drop... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll drop a barrage just above the mine there. And that should get rid of a lot of these. There we go. Oh, there's still one mine around. That's alright, though. Alright, so because there's going to be no boost on this stage, on the headquarters and all, what we will be able to do is use a barrage, even if it's like a level 1 or something. You'll be able to destroy all of these supplies around. I destroyed, I think, a machine gun there, though, which wasn't intentional, but that's life. Oh, I actually dropped all my guys there. Oh, you guys will get the gist. Our guys will just follow this path continuously, which is really nice. Maybe you'll lose 1 or 2 guys. You don't even really need to smoke, but go ahead and flare and smoke onto the headquarters. Wait till our guys get there. Alright, so all that you've really got to shock is on the right hand side. These machine guns are pretty close to the headquarters, so I drop a shock bomb there, and all our guys are way too strong to actually last more than 1 hit on the headquarters, so alright. And tomorrow, the new episodes of Lower Dr. Terror will hopefully be around. Because tomorrow I'll be able to upload it. Because I'm trying to do at least 1 Boom Beach video a day. And I don't think I'll be able to do one tomorrow for Lieutenant Hammerman when he attacks us. Because I haven't really been focusing on defensive buildings. So I don't really want to upload videos of me failing, really. So I don't think... Oh, well, maybe that does help people, but I'm not quite sure. Alright, so there's a couple of ways which we can do this. I mean, I don't think the best way to go around here is getting the gunboat energy, to be quite honest, because there's that shock launcher. So what we're going to do is we are going to practice a little bit. So what I'll do though is get rid of this boom mine. I mean, I guess you'll have to no matter where you are in the game. And then what we'll do is, firstly, flare onto this sniper tower. And then I'll drop all my guys again. And now, you can probably smoke twice. It's probably a better idea. Onto the path. But you can figure out, like, roughly, if you're new to the game, how to path your warriors. If you've got to drop a flare right away. And there we go. Onto the headquarters. Very nice and simple. To be quite honest with you, I'm not going to use any more gunboat energy. I don't think. I should get this stage pretty easily yet again. But there's nothing really that's able to get to us all that much. I mean, there's that shock launcher. But yeah, I didn't lose anyone, which is good. But I guess all you really need to worry about is that one shock launcher there. That could slow you guys down enough that you might lose more than a few. But should be nice and simple. So let's get on to what stage we're at. 4 now. Alrighty. So over here, I think what we'll do, yeah, we'll hug the right-hand side. And let's just check out some of these mines. Level 13. Alright. Now, mines really aren't all that bad when it comes to warriors, because once your warriors start hitting the headquarters, of course, they'll get their health back. So that's always really nice. Let's go ahead and flare straight onto this machine gun. Drop all our guys on the very right-hand side of the beach. Seems like, well, a lot of you guys won't have that problem of having one warrior that strays because you won't have 64 warriors. Alright, and then we'll just go flare onto that rocket launcher, smoke our way there and the headquarters, and then flare our guys onto the headquarters. And what we'll do is we'll drop 2 shocks, one on the shock launcher and one on all these rocket launchers. And I'll drop 1 heal as well. Actually, I'll just drop heals as many as they go. There we go. So that's enough gunboat energy for 3 heals and 1 artillery as well. So hopefully, once you're at stage 4, you'll be able to path your guys a little bit like me. Of course, gunboat energy is all dependent on your statues and all. But I try not to boost my gunboat energy unless I absolutely have to. You always try to conserve as much as you can. Alright, so this stage seems like it's going to be rather difficult. Alright, I think we'll go... Not quite sure. I think we might go collect all this gunboat energy over here. There's at least 5 that I can see. Supplies. It should be fairly simple to get. But other than that, let's have a look. Alright. So there's 2 shock launchers here that we really need to keep an eye out on. I think we'll go around the right-hand side though. Seems a little bit more empty. Alright. Not quite sure how we're going to do this successfully. Or at least with the minimal casualties. But what I'm going to do is firstly drop off a barrage right above, just above that sniper tower. And that gets all 5 fantastically of all those supplies. So that works out. And I'm going to throw in another barrage just over here. Now you need to keep in mind which way the gunboat energy's face, or the barrage is facing. So it always comes in from this angle on the Volcano Island. So from right to left. Just something to keep in mind. And now all we're going to do is drop all our guys on the very right. Wait till they clump up, and then we'll go ahead and smoke 3 times onto that rocket launcher. Okay, it's definitely quite a bit. And then we'll go tell these guys to come up onto the sniper tower above the headquarters. That was not good. That was not good at all. We'll get our guys onto the headquarters though. Maybe it would have been better just go straight up the guts. What I'm going to have to do though is shock twice. Wow, that is all my gunboat energy as well. Alright, well. Maybe straight up the middle would have been better. I did lose a fair few guys there. That's no good. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe get onto this supply point and then just clear out the path of all these mines. Don't want to use all that much gunboat energy on the mines though, but that probably was a smarter idea. Probably. Alright, which is no good. Actually, what I need to do is... See, this refill button isn't here on the right hand side anymore. Am I filling them up again? No, I'm not. And now it's here. So I'm not quite sure why that happens. Anyways, it was definitely very strange. Anyways, I've had that problem I think a couple of times. Maybe it's just me being silly, but I have had that problem a couple of times with the refill button on the archipelago islands not coming up. Hopefully you guys can't hear that dog in the background as well. Some dog screaming, barking in the background. Alright. So, let's have a look. There's 5 gunboat energy over here, or supplies, but you need to think each supply gives you 3 gunboat energy, so that's a potential of 15. If we use a barrage, that if we get all of them, that's 5 extra gunboat energy that we'll have, but I think that might be a fail. So headquarters has 120 plus 168,000 health as well. Something that we haven't checked up on all too lately. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to instead use a barrage right in the center here. And that worked out much better than I had anticipated. But I'll take it. Alright, so next up, drop all my guys up over here. And I will flare them onto this supply point. One guy that'll probably... Oh, no, he didn't end up dying. Okay. Go ahead and flare up. Oh. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Flare onto that mortar. I should have done that a little bit quicker, though. But of course, I'm trying to explain that's my excuse. Alright. Go ahead and heal our guys up because they drastically need it. And then just really... shock really twice maybe. You don't even really need to do that second shock that I did on the right hand side. Just could help you out a little bit more. Drop an artillery because I've got the gunboat energy for it, and there goes stage 6. Definitely should have been faster out here, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it for what it is. Alright, so 11 warriors have perished. Thinking I'm not going to be able to go do this stage 7, but alrighty, so we're back onto Terror stage 7, and it's not as difficult as it first seems. So after all, it's got 408 or so thousand health on it. The pathing there, once we figure out what to do, is actually pretty simple. What we do need though are critters, so you need to be at least level 19 to do this. I do have maxed out critters as well. They actually max out at headquarters 20, which is pretty nice, but the further left you aim them, the better off you'll be. You don't need to get these 3 mines up around here. Just these 4 will do you well as long as you get that boom mine. So we're also going to harvest some gunboat energy. It's much better to barrage further to the right because you're not going to get these bunkers. My barrage is at level 16, so it's very close to being maxed out. But let's go ahead, get right into it, and I'll show you what we do. So we're at 85 gunboat energy at the start. I drop a barrage just above this bunker, or to the left of this bunker. And let's say we destroy that bunker, and we get 6 supplies in total. So that's pretty good. We've got 93 gunboat energy now, and we destroy a little bit of health, or take down a bit of health on the headquarters. So next up, what we do, drop the critters. I'll drop them right over here, and that should serve us well. Indeed it does. Gets all the mines that we really needed. Next up, we send in 1 artillery over here just to get these 3. Fantastic. And we get 1 artillery as well to destroy that boom mine and that mine hopefully as well. Fantastic. So set up perfectly. Next up, what we do is we use 2 smokes. And we smoke up onto the machine gun. And we also flare our guys there. Probably should have done that much earlier, to be quite honest with you, but that's alright. And we go ahead and flare onto the rocket launcher. And then smoke and flare onto the headquarters. Now guys, we'll travel a little bit further to the left. But we make it there pretty well. No one really gets damaged too much. Use 2 shocks, 1 on the left, 1 on the right now. Throw a heal down as well, just for good measure. And now it's just a waiting game. I'll chuck in an artillery as well, just to take down a bit of the headquarter health. But we've only lost like 3 or 4 guys now, and everything can attack us finally, but we have a lot of our guys left, which is really nice, of course. So that is today's on the 6th of November, how I destroyed Dr. Terror. The first couple of stages, to be quite honest, were not really all that well done. After I destroyed them, I told you guys, I guess, how I'd go about destroying them a little bit efficiently, or a little bit better, but I think I did very well on stage 7 at least, so hopefully those of you that are struggling on that, and of course I think that's what most people want to see, the latter stages, particularly stage 7, we managed to do very, very well there, unboosted as well today, as we can see. So, until next time though guys, I'll see you later, and thank you very much for the support, as always.